Okay, we're on the next set of cylinders here. So these are for the 940. So I got to reset my tools for smaller bores. A little different. So you have a pin in here where you put them in a different spot here. So you change your length, make sure it's in there, lock it down. You got to bring it down to 0 on the mic too. And about 50 over, about there. There it is. Boom. Same with the big mic. I turn it down too. Okay, we use genuine Harley pistons. These are early 70s. That's why they got AMF with the old 60s labels on them. So this would be like pre-75-ish time frame when these were made. These are for the small valve motor, small valve 900 motor. So we got their protective zinc coating on here, which is a break-in lube. And you can see how it's kind of worn, corroded slightly. It doesn't hurt anything, it's cosmetic, but anyway, original pistons. That's what they're made like on the inside. Usually got a casting number down there like that. A lot of the aftermarket pistons copy these how they were made, but these are genuine. These are the old style rings they use, which are chrome top and second, which are really nice rings. I like these. They get the one-piece oil, which I'm not a big fan of, but it does work all right. So you've got the original instructions here on how to set them all up. Collector's edition. These are from 11 to 65 is when they made up this one. So there you go. Can you read really quickly? Go for it. Nothing on the back. So genuine Harley Davidson instructions. There you go. Now you know how you're supposed to do it. Of course, I can't read, so I don't go by this. The wrist pins have instructions on them too, so make sure you read that. Very important, I'm sure. Appears the bag is defective. Where's that printed? Oh, no date on that one. It's an FE12E, whatever that means. Get the pin out of there. Alright, there's a nice brand new pin. We'll have to make it fit the piston because I usually want them to be beaten with a big ass hammer, which I do not do. Yep, not going to go in that hole. There you go. We'll have the pin fit that, which means make it fit. Imagine you get your genuine spiral locks in there, probably. Be my guess is what they have in here. Ooh, glue still works. There you go, spiral locks with the special brown coating on them from sitting for 40, 50 years, 45 years of sitting. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you clean these before you put them in. Alright, so that's what genuine Harley parts are. Okay, these are 40 over is what we're using. The A on the number means it's been revised once. That could be a ring change, could be a piston casting change. You never know. Ooh, this bag's not torn. Keep that one. See, I like original bags, so I keep them. The original bags have original numbers on them. Information that matters. If you're restoring your products, see, you have a nice restoration quality product here. You know what that is. Some people would frame that up, put them on their wall. I've seen that done. I do not do that though. I put them in drawers. Bury them. After I'm long gone, somebody go through all my drawers, find all this fucking junk paper shit in there and throw it all away. Yeah, that's what happens to original stuff. Okay, so there's our pistons. Don't hold them too much, they get hot. Change our numbers. We don't want to change our numbers. They should be cold to the touch right now because it's cold in here. You want everything to be at the same temperature when you measure it, so you have accuracy. Okay, that is about a third of a thou over on 14 on the number. And that was about a half a thou, a little over. Let's go down here and measure at the bottom. Oop, get down here where you can see better. I can't hold it that high, that's too high to hold. Get down here where you can see better. Jeez, like I say, yell on the screen, dumbass, lower the camera down so I can see. Okay, so there's a 12. As you go down, you got about 3 thou taper. That's good. You want to measure them just below the bottom of the piston. It's about 14 3/4, 14 5/8. This one here starts out a little smaller, ends a little smaller. Imagine that. That's about 14 1/4, we'll call that one. This will probably be 14 1/2. Yeah, we'll call it that. It's a little, it's like 5/8, but we'll call it a half. Okay, you want to give it about 3 1/2 thou clearance. There's plenty of growth potential in there. That's what they use on 1000 motors. The 900 motors, I think they ran them just a tick tighter, probably 3. But in the real world, we beat up our motors, so you better give them at 3 1/2. That way they got plenty of room to grow and not stick. Sticking pistons is not a good thing. So we have a 14 1/4 and 14 1/2. Now that half can be a little bit more, maybe 5/8. So what I do is I put the mic on the low number, 14 1/4. I need to mark the piston so I know which one's which too. Here, let's see which one is this one. That is the big one. This is the small one. So I confuse everybody. This is the S piston. This is the B piston. That's for small and big. We'll figure out which cylinder goes in later. We do that after we hone it. Or while I'm honing it, I figure out which one's going to be. Okay, so get back to our mic here. So 14 1/4, you go a half, that's 14 3/4. Then you start adding the big numbers. You go 1, 2, 3. So now we are at 17 3/4. Now you set this mic to this mic. That is not the right size. Let's see how close these are to each other. Not. Keep going bigger until it touches. There we go. A little bit more. What do we got here? This light sucks in here. There we go. Okay, make sure this did not change. We're at 17 3/4. So go back and do our math again. So you go by half. 1, 2, and 3. Right there. Come back and double check. Got some drag on it. You have to judge the drag. And then you read the mic. See? So that's what this one is supposed to be set up. Okay, this is, get the light where I can see it around here. Damn, the light sucks. Okay, that is 20. So 19 3/4 is our final on this mic. So I stepped this up in sizes for the honing. As you like leaving a half a thou for the finish, a thou for the stone under that, and a thou for the stone under that, depending on how many steps of stones I use. So we'll figure that out when we get to that. Okay, so now we take our cylinders, we'll go over here to the hone. Camera's in my way. And we need some wrist pins and some pistons also. Don't forget those. And another cylinder. Okay. Try to get a harm's way there, the oil flinging. So now if I fling it, it's going to hit the camera dead on. So if you move the camera over just a little bit over here, we don't get hit with the oil when it flings around and gets you. Okay. First thing I do is change stones out because these are for the big ass motor we just did. These are a lot smaller. Finish. Okay, I'm not sure what size these are. Okay, I want 19 3/4 is the end. Look, and the mic's already moved. Mic's already different. I need to move it yet, it's already different. And double check the mic. With a standard mic over here. Yeah, not quite that tight. That's a little tighter than I want. Okay, it's going to be a low 3/4, not a high 3/4. Okay. So we're going to bring it down to 19, and bring it another number. More than that. Bring it down another number. Ooh, we're going to go way down. Uh-oh, somebody left a lot of honing. What are these things actually set at? Oh, geez, they are way down there. Ew. That's way more honing I want to do. We're at 12. We're going to come out to 19 3/4. That's 7 thousandths of honing. You know what that means? It means we're losing a sweater. Ah, it's going to be a hot day today. I remember the Harley piston a little bit bigger than the CCI ones, but big difference. So you didn't even begin to go in there. They were way off. It's almost like honing 10 thou now. Alright, so we're going to definitely use the coarse stones over here. So we have a big stack of stones back in here to choose from. So, I don't know if you can see in there or not. You can't see shit in that angle. Let's get up near. See, all different ones over there. So we're going to get the coarse ones. Of course, I get interrupted now. I'll be back.